That one's better. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. Just gonna do a quick audio check and then we're gonna play some baseball. Bum 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 bum. All right. Testing, testing. All right. Cool. We are good to go. So. We got some good ones, hopefully, today. Let's see. We got to finish. So we'll start with Snell versus Giolito, and then they're off on the 9th. So we'll go Hancock versus Tyler Anderson. Try and get back even in that series, go back home. Yep. I'm not going to delay it anymore. Let's play some baseball. Let's go with the... We'll just do partly cloudy instead. We'll rock Giolito. We got a 1-0 lead, so we'll give those guys one more day of rest. Lineup is good. Let's go.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
I know they're
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Blake Snell.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. In the dirt. to first. One out in the top of the first.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. High fly ball, shallow right field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and it's gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job of play.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. And a 1-1. That one ripped. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Nolan Gorman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show.
Let's go.
Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound now, Lucas Giolito. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Going to count 1 and 2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next one just misses, and it's a full count. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's got a chance. And out of here. He powers that one out to left, and they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
And now the center fielder, number 84.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. I'll tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Just outside. It's 2-2. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Line to left, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down to run. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in San Diego, this is Kyle Lewis. Here's a 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the lefty battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And now the count is even. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Bounce to the right. Cronenworth takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And a pitch. Good eye right there. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it skips into dirt. Right side. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. And now it's even up.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Longoria to first. Machado out of the play. Now it's back Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Falling behind 2-1. Carpenter swinging a drive, right field. And forget it. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now, Jake Cronenworth. And the next pitch is way outside. And a strike on the outside edge. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Longoria to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The 1-1. That one drilled left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. 2-2 game. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Hauls it in for the out.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The wind to kick the pitch. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018, he was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. The pitch. And foul ball.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy, reached on an infield single his first time. Here's a 1-1. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And he grounds one to the right side. Walker steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's already homered in this game. In for a strike. 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is number 84. The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Tied up here in the early going. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Runner on the go. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Padres lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Bounce to third. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still, really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Next to hit, Evan Longoria. Good eye right there. Longoria swings and lifts one deep to left field. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. 3-2. They take the lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Carson Kelly, second-round pick out of high school by the Cardinals in 2012. But remember, he was a pretty big piece to that Paul Goldschmidt trade as he was shipped to Arizona in that deal.
Well, any catcher taken by the Cardinals for a long time had no shot of that.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom 4, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis. And now 1-2.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Next offering is down low.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. And now 2-1. Next pitch is downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And Manny gets a piece. Tatis stands at second with no outs. Goes down looking.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So here's the Padres DH, Matt Carpenter. The solo homer his first time. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second here, one gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throw gets by him at second. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Gabriel Moreno, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses outside. 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher is afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is really reserved. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out his first at bat.
I think ultimately you want to tie him off, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carroll makes the play. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch misses way outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
That pitch in for a strike. It'll count now. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jordan Lawler. Line drive, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a 2-1 on the way. Out towards right center field. Number 84 settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's Gurriel. In the dirt, and we kept close.
We hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2. And here's a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Kim. Over to first. That's the third out. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, number 84. Up the middle, Gorman. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Juan Soto. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Man at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. One left for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Garcia. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late for this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next to hit for Arizona, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
That was a nice play right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 4. Kyle Nelson taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the DH for the Padres, Matt Carpenter. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Carroll brings it in with a nice running grab. Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. Down front, pulls that one foul, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Padres lead one, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
High fly ball lifted into the air, right field. Makes the catch. One down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Smash to the left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped on a line. That one hops against the fence. Soto gets it back in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Drew Pomeranz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Houck.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's going to be number 84. 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. Lawler with a relay throw, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Now the youngster Juan Soto fires over to first. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're in these situations.
The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And a pitch. Popped up first base side. And it drops in. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Soto makes the play, and there's one down. Oh, the throw is wild. And they get it. So a mess defensively there, but it turns into a double play. Christian Walker will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. You'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Evan Longoria. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Moreno down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. The batter now, Fernando Tatis. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
1 gone, runner at first. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Steps off and looks to first. Machado at first, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the three-bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Billy?
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Kyle Lewis digs in now. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cronenworth makes the grab for the second out. Diamondbacks down to their final out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive 9. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Alec Thomas.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is outside. Tatis has this one sized up. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a must-win for these guys. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3, our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line for our ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah, we know. We dominated. All right. So they're off today, and we play in Anaheim. So I'll be right back, and then we'll do Game 2, see if we can even up the series. So, yeah, give me like 5 minutes and then we'll be back for Game 2. All right, we're better. We're back. And that. Sweet. All right. Sure, we saved it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll record this one. Let's go.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Anderson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Anderson ready to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
On the run, sent it over to first. One up, one down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Now the number 2 hitter, Ty France. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's filled up. One down, base is empty. Smoked to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Ketel Marte. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. France, the runner at second with one away. slowly on the ground to short. Fletcher fires to first on the run. They get the out on Marte.
Yeah, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Hammer, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with two away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back and out of here. He circles the bases, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So two down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now here is, and that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now 3-0.
Much better than last night.
Back in Anaheim, starting on the mound in this one, Emerson Hancock. What do we have on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys could find themselves back in this ballgame.
In the dirt, gathers and throws to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. The 1-1. Swings through that one out front that time. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now J.P. Crawford. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And he deals. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. At the plate, Julio Rodriguez grounded out his first time. Knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. Doubled in his first AB. The pitch. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Rodriguez leads off second with nobody out. Line drive, base hit down the line. Runner from second scores as they add on, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on here, Griffin Cannon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now third base,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singled and scored his first time. 1-1 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this one. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
This one popped up, and the infield fly rule call. And now Teoscar Hernandez doubled his first time up. Outside. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. This one in the air right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Brings it in for the third out. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Leading off, Hunter Renfroe.
Right field, Hunter Renfroe.
Pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. The wind of the pitch. And now the count, 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so he might have it timed up and ready for it.
Righty to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock.
All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now here is Jared Walsh. Ward leads off first with one away. Got him. 2 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't put the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Here's Gio Urshela. Strike 2. That to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Angels lead 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. That's towards center. Trout settles under it. He's got it. 1 down. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
At the belt and final. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 2 outs. That's to third. On to Horner. That ends the frame. Mariners lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, Brandon Drury to the plate. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. And here it comes. And that's in the dirt. 2-2 now. Hard hit, right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out to short in his first trip. 2 down, nobody on. And it is 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. That's smashed towards center. And that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That's in there. Next pitch just misses. The count now 2-2. And the righty deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Pollard puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ty France. Next one misses. 2-1.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Next pitch is popped up. Walsh makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch. On the run right there, he saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners are down in order. They lead it though 6-0. Back in Anaheim, here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Crawford puts it away, and there's 2 away. And here is Taylor Ward. Next one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 3-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
That misses the zone. 2-1. In the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Kobe Mayo. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Base runners at 2nd and 3rd here. No outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Going to count 1-2. Raleigh, the runner at 3rd. Hernandez over at 2nd with 1 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trap pulls it down. Runner tagging from 3rd. Corner with a relay home. Not in time. He scores. It's 7-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a 1-1. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. On the ground. Urshela whips it to 1st on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. The 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Nobody out. Runner at 1st. Lined, and that's a base hit. Pollock quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And that's in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. Oof! That one went straight back and got her ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And it's even up. Bases juice. No outs. On the ground to second, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Ripped to short. On to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Now fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
The batter, second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. France, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's good. Be up to you.
Righty delivers. And now the count filled up 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Over to Fletcher. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 1. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. Here's a 1-1. Called strike right there. And that's down and away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Now a relay to third, the tag out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. When you talk about the throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Here's a 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 3-2. Into center and a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Fair ball. Renfroe around second, headed for third. France with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
On the mound now, Jaime Barria.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Matt Moore up and throwing. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-hander kick steals. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering misses. All 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Out there to center. Trout is there. Calls it in, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity. You get the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Chris Flexen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. That one out to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Bare hand grab to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Angels go quietly there. They're down 7-1. Caleb Ferguson takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Falling behind 2-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Ferguson makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, J.P. Crawford. Kicks and deals. To third. Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. A.J. Pollock at the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. And a base hit up the middle.
2 for 2 against
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. And it gets by him.
Back-to-back singles, just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolls over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Ty France. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And up next for Seattle, Ketel Marte. A switch hitter batting right. The pitch. And another ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Matt Moore into the game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Trout settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. And he pumps in a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nico Horner, the next to hit for the Angels. Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2. Bounce to the left side. On to France. 2 up, 2 down. Here's David Fletcher. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels held in check. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. Late with the swing there. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Hergen getting loose out there. In the air, out towards right center. Renfroe in position. And there's one away. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. 2-2. And now it's filled up. And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Trout is there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So now the DH spot, Kobe Mayo. At the belt and fires. Here's a rocket out to left. Can't get there, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot at the bottom of the 9th. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom 9, and here is Mike Trout. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And strike two. And now the count is even. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pollock has this one sized up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels.
Nice. All right. Back to the series being tied.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning.
Alright, so this is how it will play out. We've got a bye on the 10th for the Mariners, and then a game for the Diamondbacks. So go back home for 2 with them, and then going back home for 2 with them as well. So that'll be good. We don't want to to a game 5, otherwise we got Otani. Yep. Yes, that'll be planned for tomorrow night, I think. Got a couple of close series. To what? Did I see the home one? Don's phone 22. I don't know what that is. Don's phone 22. Astros, yeah. Astros fan 23. Headed into the fight. Not sure what you mean. Saw the home run that Jordan hit off of Robbie Ray. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That dude's amazing. I can't even imagine what the Dodgers would be like if they had him, too. They traded him for, like, nothing. I think he was traded for, like, Josh Fields. But I saw that. Whoa. Just checking to see if any other trades happened today. Not much to report. But yeah. Waiting for the Mariners to do something in the real off season. Now that they traded Kelnick. But anyways, on that note, I need to head to bed here, probably. I still have to be up for work in the morning, so yeah. Anyways, we'll let's go to whoops. I will stream again tomorrow night. We should get at least one more of each, right? We'll see. I should be able to stream a little earlier, so maybe we can get 3 games in. Otherwise, I might premiere some games at the end. So, especially if it comes down to a game 5 with one of them. Yeah, we'll stream again tomorrow night, and then I don't know when the next one will be, actually. Probably Tuesday night, Monday night, probably Monday night. So we'll see what happens in the meantime. But I might just premiere some games instead. Yeah. Anyways, it was a fun one. Opposite of last night. So back tied with both of the series. So, yep. Anyways, I am out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting, Brandon. Even though you brought up the not so fond memories of Jordan. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, on that note, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Follow along if you want, and we'll see see y'all tomorrow night. Good night.